You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Voicing with Queen, the show where real talk meets real vibes, with your host, Queen, and the always hilarious co-host, comedian Keish. We're bringing ATL to Detroit, diving into hot topics, real life experiences, and a whole lot of laughs. And guess what? We are live right now. So sit back, tune in, and let's get to Voicing with Queen.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We're back. What's up, voices? Hey, Keish.
Good evening. Oh,
Okay.
time today. Look, I'm in here already. I was kind of bold last week, but I got a background and everything now. Okay.
Hey, got it together.
I got a background. I'm feeling presidential. Okay.
Not presidential.
Presidential. Okay. I gotta go get my nails did. That's the only thing that got me still feeling like a little hood rat. I got 2 nails missing. I've been painting and hammering and nailing stuff, but I'm still cute and I got a little bit of edges that grew back. What?
Okay. Ain't nothing like doing some hard work and you still cute while you doing it, okay? You got to stay cute while you doing it all, okay? Let's go.
Thank you.
So, okay, you're welcome. So this week, we're going to continue on with the conversation of last week because there was a lot of comments being said in by people that had a lot to say about Black entrepreneurship and it coming back. A lot of them feel as if it's about time. It's about time. I had one person said this though. They said that since the pandemic, entrepreneurship has been more in the uprise. Do you agree with that?
You talking to me?
Yes. Who else am I talking to? Besides the people that's listening to us that can't talk back, but you know y'all could call in.
Look, that's not even, that's like, I've started my business ideas during the pandemic. We had time to sit down and think, and we was in the house. And a lot of people that did get those PPP loans and different services for like small business and LLCs, some of them were smart enough to take advantage. Some of y'all went to Somerset to the mall and bought Gucci, and then y'all find out that y'all had to pay that money back and y'all got locked up. But I think the pandemic was like a hard reset because, you know, we had time to sit in the house, think about what we really want to do. And, you know, Black people, we going to make it regardless, whether they shut it down or not, because we know how to hustle. Okay. We didn't panic.
That's facts.
Yes. So I do agree. I see a lot of Black owned businesses in Michigan that are popping up. So I do agree with that. And also in Atlanta is like the capital of Black owned businesses. You know, always has been the mecca of Black owned businesses, entrepreneurship. And you know, we got the HBCUs down there representing. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I love it.
I do too. And I feel like, you know, then I had a couple of people in the comments. Yes, we are addressing y'all comments.
Okay.
That was talking about Black Wall Street. And so I said, okay, let's get into it. Because at the top of the 19th, 20th century, Black Wall Street was created by a rich Black guy that was born in Alabama, and he traveled and bought 40 acres. And when he bought them 40 acres, he was like, look, listen, this is for my people to build off of. Mm-hmm. And that's how that community started, with that one person saying, look, this is just for my people to build generational curse, I'm not a curse, but break generational curse and build wealth behind that. And then it end up getting destroyed,
Mm,
right?
yes.
Which has happened to a lot of our predominant Black communities that was thriving because we really was spending our money in house within our own community, building our own community. And I mean, they had everything: Black bankers, uh, Black bank owners, doctors, hospitals. They said it was like 6, 8 Black families that own planes. How amazing is that?
That's amazing. And a lot of people, I was talking to somebody earlier, a lot of people have been saying, like, it's going to be back how it used to be. Trump wanted us to be segregated again. Maybe we need to be. Maybe we need our own stuff. Maybe we need to start building our own community. Stop buying Jordans and going to the mall every time you get a paycheck, and buy some land. Buy some of these lots here in Detroit. You can get some lots for a couple of hundred, a couple of $1,000s. And
Absolutely.
a lot of people, a lot of Black people in the South, they're buying up land.
Yeah,
I
that's a
want
way,
to be
because
building
what
up our own community.
build whatever you want on that land. Just like here, like you said, we have so much empty lots,
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. All them empty lots, like the houses that they tear down are not empty lots, and you can buy that lot and build on it. And that's what you should do. A lot of people don't know about investing their money, and I think that's something else that our community lack. We lack the education of money investments, doing real good and doing what we're supposed to do. And I think them are the ones that go to the mall and say, "Oh, I want to keep up with the Joneses, and I want to buy this car, and I want to buy this outfit." No, you could buy all of that. It's always going to be there, right? But having something long term should always be the goal, you know. And I think we should bring back a Black Wall Street. I think every single state in the United States should have one.
And
I mean, they got a Chinatown in every state.
mm-hmm.
So why can't we have? I'm serious, and that's
Yes,
how
they
I feel
do.
about it.
And I see a lot of Black people are getting more into farming. Why can't we buy up some of these lots here in the city, and cultivate them, fence them in, and let's start growing. Let's start building.
I
Let's start growing.
Absolutely. I think it's time for us to do our own thing. And it's not only time for us to do our own thing, it's time for us to teach our kids how to do certain things. I don't think we teach our kids enough because I remember growing up, my grandma had me out in the yard. I was out planting flowers, vegetables, fruits.
Mm-hmm. Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
pot and stuff. I knew about pot and soil. I know about all of that. So I think it is best because the stuff they doing to our food is ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. So I
Even
think it is time for
vegetables.
us to go back. Yes. Yes. Ain't
Yes.
nothing safe no more. It's like what's really going on?
Organic no more. It's
It's
nothing
not.
is like the same no more. Like healthcare, not healthcaring no more. No, it's just like they trying to get rid of us or something.
Of course. Of course. But we hard to die. We multiply.
Like roaches. Okay, you trying to stop on us? You trying to kill? You trying to wait? If we go to another house, okay? Like some roaches. Now we
Right.
multiply. We trying to multiply and be fruitful, okay?
Yeah, and then we had another prestigious neighborhood called Outerwood, Michigan. Another Black successful community, once again burnt down by racist people and everything. And it's just ridiculous that they always say that we need our own, we should get our own, but when we get our own, y'all either want to take it or burn it down. Make it make sense. Either you want us to have it or you don't, or you want us to have it and limit us. That's what it is. It is time for us to start building our own. It is. We need to stop going to these grocery stores, paying these high prices for this bad food that's basically, to me, is causing us to be sicker. I think a lot of ailments that we have within our community come from the food that is being served in our community. If you go out to other communities and buy food, They meat is much fresher. They fruits is much fresher. They vegetables,
Oh
like
yeah,
for real.
I go.
Hmm.
I definitely go because like some of the places you go buy fruit from, it just seems like the fruit not real. Fruit don't got seeds in it, go bad real fast. I'm like, this can't be real.
Talking about going bad real fast. I remember it was a time you used to have bananas. They'll be a little bit green. It took like 3-4 days for it to actually get yellow for you to eat, and it lasts for a minute. Now you got it turns very very fast.
Yeah. Y'all see
Very
the
very
number
fast.
at the bottom where y'all can call in. I see it just popped up. 404
Yes.
4347. Chime in with us and get in on this conversation. Call in and ask questions. We want to know what y'all think.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I feel like it is time. And I'm actually proud of the ones that took a leap because entrepreneurship it could be stressful and hard,
Oh
but
yeah.
I'm proud of the ones that took a leap and still pressing and keep going and still going. I'm very proud of y'all because it's hard. I
Keep
know it's hard.
Yeah, like if you take a leap off the porch, you jump off the porch and you break your ankle, it's gonna be okay, boo. Don't get up, dust yourself off, wrap your ankle up, okay? Your ankle was already swollen anyway, okay? Because you eat too much salt. So take a water pill, wrap your ankle up, and keep on going and keep on building, keep on reaching them goals one day at a time. Once a setback is just a setback. It don't
That's
mean
true.
it don't mean stop, okay? Don't stop
It
getting
doesn't mean it's over.
yes.
You
'Cause I
just have to
did that
find
too.
another way. Just find another way. It's other ways,
Way,
trust me.
baby, or another sugar daddy, okay, that can put some funds in there and get this business started. I'm just being real. One don't work out, get you another one, boo.
Not another sugar daddy. And we about to have a sugar daddy conversation.
I'm just saying. Them funds, okay? Go ahead and get Elroy. Get you a Elroy. Get you a
I'm not
Leroy.
even something because at the end of the day, if you got one and he fucking over that money, you better take that money and
Oh,
invest it.
right.
Take that money and invest it. Don't take that money. Oh, baby, I need $300-$400 to get my hair done. You better take two of that 400.
Right. Go natural.
Okay. Or come to Luxury Hair on Demand. I got you.
Look, I had to take my glasses off because I'm so serious about the sugar daddy. I got to put some more lipstick on. It might be some sugar daddies watching. Hey, y'all. Detroit ain't that far from the A. It's a 1-hour flight. What's up?
All right, y'all. And we'll be back right after this commercial break.
Decatur, Lithonia, Conyers, Covington, McDonough, and all surrounding areas. Something Special Bar and Lounge presents Music Bingo and Karaoke. That's right, you heard me. Music Bingo and Karaoke every Wednesday at Something Special Bar and Lounge. On the 1 and 2s, we got DJ P. Joe. Not to mention, we got the host with the most. Kells, we got drink specials, plus the full kitchen, seafood dip, salmon bites, sweet heat wings, jerk chicken egg roll. From 5 to 7 is our happy hour. Mix and match, 2 items, looking for good vibes, delicious drinks, delicious food. Something Special Bar and Lounge, 1377 Old McDonough Highway, Conyers, Georgia. The best spot on the east side. Express lunch on the go. Not to mention now open for lunch from 11 to 3 Monday through Friday. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Something Special Bar and Lounge.
Calling all entrepreneurs, women and men. Get ready for the 2nd annual Women's Entrepreneur Empowerment Brunch. Join us on Saturday, May 24th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 7426 Nichols in Detroit for an unforgettable day of inspiration, networking, and empowerment. Hosted by comedian Kesh Gallman, with powerful guest speakers Queen, event creator and serial entrepreneur, Diva Coates, public speaker, author, and music artist, Coco, media personality and comedian, Ashara Walker, real estate agent. Plus, don't miss a special appearance from Wood from the D Spot. Enjoy delicious food, networking, raffles, vendors, and mimosas, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Men are welcome too. This event is for everyone looking to grow, connect, and be inspired. Tickets are selling fast. Get yours now at Eventbrite. For more information, email queenbutterfliesllc@gmail.com.
It's time for Black Pioneer of the Week with Queen.
Hey, y'all. Of course, yes, it's that time. Black Pioneer of the Week. So this year, no, I don't have a picture for y'all, unfortunately. But this week, I'm choosing Mr. O.W. Gurley. That is the founder of Black Wall Street that bought the 40 acres. And the reason why I chose him is because he did a remarkable thing for Black people. He did not have to travel to, um, no, that's Corey, y'all. That is the city. Sorry about that. And so, Mr. Gurley, he had put Black people in a great position. He could have stayed in his own community, in his own state in Arkansas. Hey, Pops, that's my Pops, y'all. And he could have stayed in his own community in Arkansas. You know, he was the educator there. Of course, he was an entrepreneur there, and he was doing very, very well for himself. But something prompted him to go over and to Oklahoma, to Tulsa. And when he did, it opened up many, many doors. And as I was explaining earlier, like you were talking about doctors, you're having your own hospital, having your own airport, your own planes. They had their own schools, their own teachers, everything stayed within a community. There is a documentary out on Prime Video. I'm not sure if you can find it anywhere else. Y'all may want to Google it, but it's called Dreamland: The Burning of Black Wall Street, which is a documentary that came out back in 2020, 2021. And it basically gives a breakdown on how it got started, um, and the people that was right there alongside him as he got a lot of the potential businesses up and running and off the ground. He also he didn't rent or sell to nobody but his own people. And that's great, because it was like our money is better than anybody else's money, right? So therefore, I'm going to spend it within my own community. And I think that one day we are in every state going to get there. And when we do, it's going to be a great thing. But we have to learn how to come together and stop tearing each other down. Come together. We all have great ideas. Some ideas may be better than others. Maybe somebody else's thoughts and input can better your idea. You just never know. You have to take what people say, stop being offensive to things, and try to network and work together as a whole. And I think once we set aside that and be able to do that, we'll be able to build another Black Wall Street again. But it does take for you to take your own feelings out, your own selfish agenda. Of course, everybody have their own personal agenda, but selfish agenda, meaning it's all about you and not nobody else, right? That's not the way to success. And that's not going to be the way we bring back a Black Wall Street. Y'all claim that y'all want that, but in certain ways we have to go about treating each other in order to get back to that. So I think once we learn and to respect each other's thoughts, opinions, and hustle, and instead of complaining about it, try to help each other elevate. It don't cost nothing to share nobody's posts or anything of that sort neither. So if you want people to come together and you want another Black Wall Street, we got to stop being so much against each other, So that's my little spiel. And we'll be back with another commercial break. And then after that, we're coming back with our headline topic, y'all. See y'all in a minute.
Looking for an ultimate getaway? Queen Butterflies Travel presents Utopia of the Seas. This Labor Day weekend, set sail for Port Canaveral, Florida on August 29th, 2025. Enjoy stops in Nassau, Bahamas, and a perfect day at Coco Cay. Indulge in the world-class dining, thrilling water slides, stunning ocean views, and non-stop entertainment aboard Royal Caribbean's newest luxury cruise. Cabins are selling fast. Interior rooms start at just $714.54 per person, with balcony and ocean view options available. Secure your spot with just a $200 deposit, due by April the 12th, 2025. Don't wait. Book now before cabins are gone. Call Queen at area code 248-200-6355 today.
Today. Did you hear him? Today.
Well, girl,
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
Yes, I was visualizing that cruise balcony.
Hey, a girl, come on. I mean, it's cheap too.
It is.
It's not that expensive. Oh, girl. We got so many more cruises though. So many. It's already 3 booked for next year. Yeah.
Yes, y'all.
Sounds good.
Y'all better book y'all spot. Only $200. You can't
deposit. Yeah, for sure. No, you can't. So let's talk about our headline of the day. Now, question: can you talk for 25 hours straight?
I ain't never tried it, but it can be done, as we can see.
It definitely could be done. Actually, his count was 25 hours and 4 minutes, to be exact.
You know, he the GOAT. He the GOAT. You the real MVP.
Y'all wondering, Cory Booker, y'all, the Jersey Senate, that's right now in the House. And I mean, when I say that he gave a spiel of a speech for 25 hours and 4 minutes, he broke record with this speech in the Senate. And if y'all missed it, I suggest y'all go back and watch it. I didn't watch the full 25 hours because I had to sleep and do some other work in between, but I did catch bits and pieces of it. And he did not hold or bite his tongue on nothing. I am so proud. I'm like a proud mother right now. I'm so proud.
Yes. I always have followed him. I've always been a fan of Cory Booker. I feel like he always been one of the ones that's always been outspoken. And I've been following him as long as I have been following Kamala, probably like 2005. Mm-hmm. And somebody had to do it. Okay. That man was up there. He probably got calluses on his feet. He was standing up there that damn long. Okay. And that's how you represent the people. You sacrifice yourself, your sleep, your days, your hours to address what's going on in this country. Like, it's serious, y'all. It's really serious. And we need more people like him, even if they don't have 25 hours to give. We need you to give 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Speak up, say something, break down what's really going on in this country. For people who are not educated, they don't really understand policies, orders, they don't understand laws, and politics, and put it in the terms that they can understand. And that's what he exposed.
Absolutely.
What's going to happen if the country keeps going in the direction that is going right now? And this is not the America that I dreamed about. This is not the damn American dream that I was thinking about.
It showed like the American dream I dreamed about.
Going backwards. And the only time I want to go backwards It's if I'm backing up, okay, or backing his ass up at a party. I don't want to go backwards. No way else. I mean, you can do the moonwalk, but no, we need to be going forward, okay?
Period. A
As
period.
as a country, we need to be going forward, not backwards. And that's exactly where we heading backwards, back into the 60s, back into the 50s. No, this is not the America I want for anybody's children, for the generations to come. It ain't the America that I want for me, because I've been looking at moving to Ghana, okay? Stop playing with me.
You ain't the only one, for real. It's just ridiculous. And it's like, why you, I'm gonna tell you flat out, I am not my great grandparent parents. I'm not them. I'm not them. I'm not. So please don't try it. I'm not them. I'm not them. But you're absolutely right. The way things are really going right now, it's getting ridiculous. And my thing is, if you cut all these programs, what about these mothers with these children, even fathers with these children that rely on the system to have a house or a roof over their head, right? So what if they've been on Section 8 for a minute? Some people don't have the education to get a better job than a McDonald's or a Burger King job, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? So they doing the best that they can. So you shouldn't take away that. And then our elders, you're going to take away their pension, and they work their butt off all this time to get in. You just going to say they can't have it? What you talking about? That's their money.
Exactly. That they earned, that they worked for.
I honestly feel like they should get, this just me, but I really feel like when it comes down to the elders and they retire and they draw in a pension, I think they should get a brand new car.
A Cadillac.
Okay.
Something. With a diamond in the back.
You shouldn't. I shouldn't. I mean, I'm serious. If they worked all their life or whatever and they sacrificed all that stuff, I don't feel like they should have to ride in a hoopty or nothing. I feel like they should have a nice, decent car that they don't have to pay a car note for. And I'm not saying that because I'm almost there in another 20-some years. I'm just saying, like, for real, it's too many of them, you know, walking around, catching buses, you know, like, no, I think that the times that has preceded us for us to protect our elders and our kids. And I think we need to bring that back as well, because they're not being protected no more. And
they don't care.
That poses a big issue.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't.
They don't care. They don't care about us. Michael Jackson was trying to tell us, okay? He was trying to tell us on the beat. They don't really care about us. And it's not enough people speaking out. But Cory Booker is the real MVP. He got prepared for this. He fasted. Not only did he fast there for 25 hours, he fasted. So he ain't.
Don't forget the 4 minutes.
Oh, the 4 minutes. Got to count every second.
25 hours and 4 minutes. If I knew the seconds, I'd tell you. I'm going to mess around and find out, though.
Find out the seconds.
Okay. I want to know.
We're gonna find out the seconds for the next show. But we needed this. This is somebody who is fed up. This is somebody who cares. He cares. He cares about his country. He cares about America. Very, very passionate. Very aware. Very, very like down to earth enough. Like, you can understand where he was coming from.
He understand.
You know,
he understand both sides because he's in it. He's standing in it. Yeah. And you can tell that he understands the effect that it will happen on our communities across the country if this stuff continue on going down a shithole like it is. Let's be honest what it is.
Yes, and he has broken the record for the longest speech on a Senate floor.
Yeah,
you have to be passionate. You have to care to do something like this, and he's not done. He's not done.
No, he's just not getting started. And I'm very looking forward to seeing where he's going with everything, because, yeah, I like his passion. I love his drive. I love the way he spoke. I love the way he touched on every single topic. It was just like, whatever you was thinking since this new president got in and everything has taken place, he basically said it.
And whatever your political views are, like whether you a Democratic, nonpartisan, Republican, you in the Green Party, you have to respect that. Whether you agree with him or not, he stood up there and educated, broke everything down for people who could not understand. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch a whole 25 hours. But
I don't think we have enough time to watch. So it will take me about a week or two.
It's gonna take me. I'm busy, so it's gonna take me like I gotta watch like 2 hours a day or something like that. So I'll be done watching it in 30 days. Okay, but the key points I did watch, and I never thought that I would watch something longer than Aretha Franklin's funeral. Okay, he didn't beat the record. He didn't pass the Aretha up. Okay, remember everybody saying Aretha Franklin's funeral was 3 days long. Everybody was. I was there. I was at.
She rolled past our crib. I ain't never seen a dead person have them many clothing changes.
I was there. Honey, my legs. I had a piece of chicken in my purse.
I went to sleep, woke up, and the funeral was still going on.
Yeah, I woke up with Fantasia got up here and started screaming. Yeah, shout out to Fantasia. She woke everybody up at Aretha Franklin funeral. Everybody fell asleep. Jesse Jackson fell asleep. I had some snacks in my purse, so that's how I made it through. But snacks. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be in there long, but not that long. I needed a whole meal. Like I needed lunch.
It was long.
Dinner and dessert. That's how long.
If I was Aretha, I would be mad. I'm gonna tell you. Look, listen. Don't do that with my funeral. 30 minutes. Say what you gotta say. Go party. Look, listen. Go drink when I'm gonna drink. Go turn up. Y'all know me. Go ahead, shake your booty. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So we'll be back after this next commercial, and we'll be back with Kicking It with Keith. So see y'all in a minute.
Calling all entrepreneurs, women and men. Get ready for the second annual Women's Entrepreneur Empowerment Brunch. Join us on Saturday, May 24th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 7426 Nichols in Detroit for an unforgettable day of inspiration, networking, and empowerment. Hosted by comedian Kesh Gallman with powerful guest speakers Queen, event creator and serial entrepreneur, Diva Coates, public speaker, author, and music artist, Coco, media personality and comedian, Ashara Walker, real estate agent. Plus, don't miss a special appearance from Wood from the D Spot. Enjoy delicious food, networking, raffles, vendors, and mimosas, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Men are welcome too. This event is for everyone looking to grow, connect, and be inspired. Tickets are selling fast. Get yours now at Eventbrite. For more information, email queenbutterfliesllc@gmail.com.
It's now time for Kicking It with Keish.
Good evening, y'all. Y'all saw the advertisement for the brunch. And yes, I'm your host. So y'all make sure that y'all get y'all tickets. But now it is time for Kicking It with Keish. Okay, I saw y'all last week. We talked about crashing out, not crashing out. But I gotta say, I'm guilty of almost crashing out. Those of you who follow me on social media, I just want to say thank you for everybody reaching out. Y'all know I had a death in my family last week, and thank y'all so much for reaching out. And I just want to dedicate this segment of Kicking It with Keish to my late cousin Uriah. Unfortunately, he did pass away, and I just want to dedicate this time to him because he was an exceptional young man of many talents. And the most important thing was he loved the Lord. Very talented singer. He's been singing since he's been a baby. And I want to show y'all his picture, okay, because he was very, very handsome. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see him? Look at him. He was very, very handsome. You know, good looks run in the family, okay? He was only 15 years old. And one of the reasons I do want to talk about him and acknowledge all the good things that he did in his life, because he was a great kid. And as you can see, he's a beautiful black baby, a beautiful black boy who unfortunately passed away because he could not depend on the people who were supposed to show up and help him. He suffered from an asthma attack, but I feel like this is happening too much in our community and in our country, where we are treated like second-class citizens because of the color of our skin. We can't depend on the police. We can't depend on the paramedics to give us a fair chance to live. When it comes to the justice system, we can't depend on them to let us make it to the jail cell. Okay, let us make it to the hospital. Let us have a fair chance just like everyone else. He deserved a fair chance. You never think that someone in your family is going to be a victim of racism. Like we see all the stories that happen with, you know, people, black people dying because, you know, they're in the custody of the police or they're not getting proper health care. You never think that this would be something that happens to someone in your family. But here I am now sharing a picture of my 15-year-old cousin that probably could have still been here if they had done what they were supposed to do, treating him, instead of pulling up being aggressive to a black baby, a black child, like we are a threat. Like this was the sweetest kid that you could have ever met, who was an honor student. Yes, and his mother, I want to acknowledge my cousin, okay? My big little cousin, you know, she more like a sister to me. We came up together, even though we didn't live in the same state growing up. We always saw each other each summer, and she's on the post now, and she's gonna release everything when she's ready to talk to the world and let them know who Uriah was. She will at the appropriate time, but keep her in prayer. We're not going to let this slide. Okay, we're going to come together as a family, come together as a community, and we're going to fight for justice for Uriah. So you say his name, Uriah Chapman. Okay, he deserved a fair chance to receive proper health care. There was no urgency. Okay, I have seen the video footage. There was no urgency to help my young cousin. They were just standing there watching him take his last breath. And when our family is ready to discuss this, you're going to see it. Oh, it's going to go viral. Okay, we're doing what we have to do to get everything together so that we can get justice for him. And I wanted to talk about it because this show, I feel like our show is based on our people and the things that happen to our people and what we need to do as a community to come together and make life better for us. So we can't let this slide under the rug. We cannot let this keep going on. It could be your child next. It could be the little boy across the street next that doesn't get the proper attention, urgency, doesn't get the right health care. You know, they don't care about us. So we have to make sure that we keep on speaking out about situations like this that happen in our community. Okay, we have to make sure that we get the word out on the street, because it's too much of this going on that we don't know about because nobody is talking about it. And I'm going to make sure that I talk about it as much as I can. And you're going to know his name, Uriah Chapman. You're going to know my little cousin's name because he should still be here. Okay, because when he was this kid was going places, okay, in his life. He was going places. And when he grow up, he's going to be that deal, okay? And now he's not here no more because of the hands of racist ass EMT workers. So say his name, hashtag his name, Uriah Chapman, justice for Uriah. And I'm done because I'm getting pissed off all over again. I'm getting pissed off all over again, y'all. Like seriously, because I already know this is gonna keep on happening. If we don't just come together as a community, like this is the best time for us to just really come together as a people and stop killing each other. Stop killing each other too. Be killing ourselves. When you kill somebody that look like you doing them a damn favor, and that's why they treat us like this. That's why they don't care about us, because they feel like, oh, they don't care about themselves. It's just one less one we got to worry about. But guess what? Nope, you're going to have to worry about me, because when the time is right, we putting this story out. You're going to have to worry about me. You're going to have to worry about our community, our family, speaking out about this. This is our lives. These are our children. These are this is our future. Are we going to have a future if we keep on killing each other, and if we keep on letting this happen and not rising up? It's going to keep on happening, y'all. We got to get serious about this. It's like we going backwards. And now my little cousin is a damn hashtag. It's about to be a hashtag. Never, I would have thought. I hear stories like this all the time. Never really thought it could happen to me, but it can. It can happen to your family member. And that's all I got for tonight. That's all I got for Kicking It with Keish. We're going to go... Y'all, I'm getting mad all over again, y'all. I'm just really so pissed off at this stupid ass system, y'all, that we got to deal with. We have come way too far, but we ain't come far enough. We haven't came far enough. So let's get it together. Let's rise up. We don't want to see another black baby named hashtag. I want to let Uriah be the example. Let his life be the example that this has to stop. That this has to stop. He will not die in vain. He will not die in vain.
Looking for an ultimate getaway? Queen Butterflies Travel presents Utopia of the Seas. This Labor Day weekend, set sail for Port Canaveral, Florida on August 29th, 2025. Enjoy stops in Nassau, Bahamas, and a perfect day at Coco Cay. Indulge in the world-class dining, thrilling water slides, stunning ocean views, and non-stop entertainment aboard Royal Caribbean's newest luxury cruise. Cabins are selling fast. Interior rooms start at just $714.54 per person, with balcony and ocean view options available. Secure your spot with just a $200 deposit, due by April the 12th, 2025. Don't wait. Book now before cabins are gone. Call Queen at area code 248-200-6355 today.
Today. Reserve your spot today. Labor Day weekend. I'm going to the Bahamas, my baby. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Once again, my condolences to Keish and her family. Anybody that know us know we're pretty close, and it hits home. It very much hits home, especially when we have a president that we have right now that called himself trying to put us back in segregation. And you have people out here that is really taking that notion and saying, forget human life, because your skin is darker than mine. I don't have to worry about your life. And that is unfair. Yes. This was a baby. Yes. This was a baby.
And yes, shout out to Uriah's mom, Debria Carson. She's on the live now. She's in the comments. Those of you that couldn't see his picture, you can go back and watch it. His picture.
And we definitely, if y'all want to join us, y'all can. We definitely is fighting against this injustice. And it's too much injustice going on. We have enough people fighting against us. Why is we keep fighting each other? We need to stop fighting each other. If we start fighting each other and start standing up to the ones fighting against us, we will be better off. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. I'm tired of losing our young Black people, male and females. It's too many of them. We didn't see so many deaths of our children than we have of elders in a very long time. And it's ridiculous. In this situation, for a baby life to be gone because a healthcare professional who took a vow,
4 of them,
a vow,
4 or 5 of them,
you know, to help people, to save lives. How dare you?
Yeah,
we coming for you. I promise you that. And whenever the change does start with us, you're absolutely right. It does. And we have to start with us. So while y'all keep saying, I don't understand why this person won't do this, we need to start standing up for each other in our own community. And maybe the other ones will stop treating us the way we treat each other. They only doing what we allow them to do because we do it to each other all the time. So it starts with us. It starts with us. So y'all want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. But we definitely fighting against this injustice, and it's too many of it going on. When enough going to be enough? It shouldn't have to happen to you for you to understand the situation at hand that's happening to somebody else.
Yes, and Queen, this happened in Peoria, Illinois, and they have a history of this. I didn't know until I really got there, and I started feeling the vibes. And then my sister, she looked up like, oh, they got a history like it used to be a sundown time, so they still have those old ways there, you know. And it's a lot of small towns where Black people live in, and they have the same thinking, attitudes, and we get caught up in the injustices and the racism there.
Yeah.
Where can we go where we can just live and be safe?
This supposed to be a free country. But really, how free is it?
Exactly.
Really?
Not.
It's not. Well, on that note, y'all, we didn't mean to make y'all cry out there.
Sorry. Hey, it had to be said. But
it had to be said. We had to talk about it.
And that's what we have to do. Every platform that we are on, we have to get these stories out. And like I said, when the family, when his mother is ready to release everything and discuss, she may want to come on here. Y'all might see her on the news, because we can't let this slide, because if we do, it's gonna happen to somebody else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And enough is enough. If you fall, if you can't stand up for nothing, you're gonna fall for anything. And we ain't doing that. So on that note, voices, we'll see y'all next Wednesday. Set your alarm for 7 p.m. You never know what we may talk about, because we don't be knowing sometimes. See y'all.
That's a wrap for Voicing with Queen. Big thanks for tuning in and rocking with us. Don't forget to follow Queen and comedian Keish on social media, along with Voicing with Queen, and catch us live every Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Until next time, stay bold, stay real, and keep voicing. See you soon.